Time for a quick commercial.
That's right, Ellie. This episode is brought to you by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. And they'll even distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Places like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. To get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm today.
Happy Friday, everyone. It's time for my daddy's podcast.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lessons for Success show. I'm your host, Adam Wardlaw, a middle school science teacher and a high school football coach here in the state of South Carolina. Thank you again to everyone who supported the show in our first batch of lessons. By the end of Season 1, Lessons for Success have been heard in 10 countries worldwide and 36 states here in America. Hopefully you all gained some valuable insight from the guests we had. I decided to take the show in a new direction, and I'll begin doing short daily episodes to mimic what I'm doing with my students in the classroom, and I hope you'll make these episodes a part of your daily routine. Monday episodes will feature motivational pieces intended to help pump you guys up mentally for the week ahead. Tuesday episodes will feature practical advice for a variety of topics in order to help you guys function more efficiently. Wednesday episodes will feature wise words from a variety of sources, including movies and songs. On Thursdays, we'll look back in the history books at important events and talk about the lessons we can draw from them. And on Fridays, the show will feature feel-good stories intended to send you off into the weekend on a high note. Keep up with the show on social media at L4S Show or use the hashtag L4S Show. That's the number 4. And before I forget, you can support the show by giving a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts. Now let's start the show. Hello, everyone. It is Friday and the end of Christmas week 2019. Remember, on Fridays, the goal is to share some good news with you all, and I did not have to look too far to find some good news this time of the year. In Pickens County, South Carolina, not too far from where I live, a gentleman named Buddy Cox set up a toy drive dubbed the Country Santa Program. Throughout 2019, this program has been collecting toys from nearby regions in South Carolina and neighboring Georgia. The results are amazing. When the episode is over, head over to countrysanta.org and check out some of the photos to see for yourself. I did some research and found that Mr. Cox has been doing this type of work since 1978 to help benefit needy children in the foothills of South Carolina. The past several years, the Country Santa program has been on the Secretary of State Angels list for charities that donate nearly 100% of their expenses to the program's services. In one storage room alone, there were between 600 to 1,000 bags of donated toys to help benefit the local children in need. What a wonderful program that I'm proud to say is from my home state. Check out the show notes in order to find out more information about the Country Santa program. What are some great charities in your area that you think would make a great future episode of Feel Good Friday? Let me know by reaching out to the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Tune in next week, folks, for another week of episodes here on the Lessons for Success Show podcast. Have a good weekend. Well, guys, that's it for this episode of Lessons for Success. Don't forget to reach out to the show on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at L4S Show. Again, that's the number 4. Feel free to share your thoughts on this episode. All the episodes are available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or anywhere else podcasts can be found. So be sure to like, subscribe, and rate. Thank you again for listening to the Lessons for Success Show podcast.